Heart done by you. Some things looking better, baby. Just passing through.
And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. No, no, no. And this is always a shooting outside. Touchdown brings me round You don't wanna hurt me, but see how deep the blood, unaware, tearing us asunder, there is thunder in our hearts, is it so much easier to well, tell me we won't let it go, it's you and me. Before I go, I need you on top. I can't just
everyone, welcome. We greet you. Welcome at Secla Sports Center in Buenos Aires, Argentina. We are here to celebrate this exciting tournament, Buenos Aires Futsal Cup. We will receive Racing, Boca Juniors, Independiente, Argelia, La Diagonal, and of course, US Youth Futsal. They will compete in order to be the champions. I'm not alone, of course. My name is Laura Corriale, and I'm with the great, our commentator, Jessica Quiroz.
Hi everyone, thank you so very much for joining. I know that everyone is watching us from every single part of US. We are so excited to be here again in the Buenos Aires Sports Center, Lanús, which is the name of Lionel Messi. And he's very, very popular as far as I know here and everywhere in the world. Well, we are inaugurating the Sports Center here. We are seeing the crowd is really excited about all the games that have been coming in. The Argentinian clubs are already on the run in the background. So we're excited to present the next 6 games throughout this afternoon.
Exactly. We will enjoy, first of all, female teams, 2012, 13, and 14. And after that, 2013, 14, and 15 male categories, just at almost night, I think.
Yes. The first 3 games, we're going to have Club Atlético Independiente, under 11, 10s, and 9. Yes, right?
Yes.
And after that, we're going to have the boys for Boca Juniors. All of them are going to face U.S. Youth Futsal on those categories. Well, Laura, we are so excited about these games, right? We have heard many people here. The supporters are really excited, and, well, it's exciting to see all the organization. The clubs are coming in, so it's going to be a really, really professional tournament for these boys and girls.
It's such a revolution, I think, because everybody is crazy, is supporting the boys. We are shouting, okay? We are singing. It's really a big revolution here in Buenos Aires. And, well, our boys and girls were taking photos. They went to Jalisco yesterday. Do you know?
Yes, I heard.
They
They are knowing the city very much because, well, some of them, this is the very first time that they come to out of the country. Some of them might not be the first time abroad, but this might be the first time in Argentina. So I think that they are really excited. They might be nervous at first, but then they will be pretty much into the game. The facility cannot be. Yes.
They were training this morning, of course.
So the facility is amazing. Yeah.
They are working hard too here in Buenos Aires. Okay, I think everything is ready. I think boys and girls are ready, so we can receive them.
Yes, of course. We're going to have the anthems, national anthems for both of them, U.S. and Argentina, and we're ready to go and broadcast for you this afternoon.
Okay, welcome again. Welcome to Buenos Aires, and let's enjoy a day full of action, Buenos Aires Futsal Cup. Receiving the first match on day 1. So, please, our great commentator Jessica Quiroz, you will introduce the team's starting 5.
Well, we have not received right now
we don't know the 5.
the 5 starting, but we're going to have the players are going to be on the first game in this afternoon. We're going to have Trin Soraya, Alejandro Martinez, Adele Doyle, Adelina Berduve, Margot Ashroll, Harper Paget, Sloan Booth, Liana Paul, Marta Audrey, and could you please help us know the Independientes starting, please?
Of course, my dear partner. Number 2, Bota. 11, Alonso. 5, Cisneros. Number 1, Maggio. Number 7, Moreno. 10, Ramón Acosta. 4, Gianotti. 8, Quinteros. 15, Lema, 3, Vega, and 14, Torres. The Argentinian team called Independiente. They are from Avellaneda. So, listen, respect. Okay, we are ready. Then we are going to enjoy
Anyway, before
first match on day 1.
couldn't look you in the
Yes, we're seeing right now that the teams are grading themselves with the referees and the other team's opponents. We're gonna have on the bench the head coach Keith Tozer, along with Brent Diller, which is the assistant coach. You're going to see that most of the games you're going to see the goalkeeper coach, which is Mark Litton, along with the head coach for each category. This time, the head coach you will see much more often. Keep giving instructions to the girls, plus the experience of Coach Brent Dillard, which is going to be the assistant coach. Everyone is really excited. They're going to have so much fun, but of course, along with the responsibility that means represent the United States on youth categories.
Of course, they are enjoying, of course, they are really happy, but of course they are working. They are working hard. They are working and paying attention on their food, on their trainings. I mean, a lot of things, because they are professional sport, men, women, so they want to work really, really hard. They came to win. They came in order to be champions.
Yes, I'm not quite sure how old the Argentinian team started working on this, but as I'm been in United States for a period of time, I have seen that these girls, since they started to walk, they wanted to practice any sport. So physically, you're going to see that they're going to be in a really good shape. Plus, that they are really used to the game, really used to the dimensions of the court. You're seeing right now the official size, 40 meters for the length, and the width it's 20 meters, which is FIFA's official size for the court. It's of course a challenge for the girls and boys, but physically, as I told you before, they're going to be really prepared, and they have really good coaches too.
I can tell you that here in Argentina, youth futsal is really, really new. Okay, girls are working on futsal just a few years ago, so they are just starting their careers. So they have no the practice like the U.S. youth futsal girls have.
Well, you can see that around the world, Argentinian teams are always outstanding, even if it's a sport like soccer, which is similar, but it's a totally different sport. But see, I have seen the skills on soccer. I have seen games for the clubs, for the National League, and we are not going to be surprised if they give us a really competitive game today.
I guess so. I really get so because some of these girls are working on football, but not futsal. So, as Jessica said, it's similar, but it's not the same. So they are learning. We have not to forget, we remind you that they are girls. They are just starting playing sports, so we have to support girls.
Well, we have a few minutes to go. They are warming up and giving some exercises to get ready. We're going to talk about how the games are going to be held. 20-minute time will be 2 times, right? Two times per game, right? And you're going to have a 5-minute break in the middle where the coaches will try it as hard as they can to give some instructions, make some corrections. And they, as usual, futsal gives some time out, like 1 minute time out. But the coaches have to be very, very careful because since they are not going to stop the time, so you're going to have 25-minute time. If you don't request for the timeout before 5 minutes before starting the game, finishing the game, I'm sorry, they're not going to be able to get that timeout. So they have to know the rule, and the girls have to know the rules too, but I'm pretty sure that they have already worked on that on the nationals and the state trials that they had before back in U.S.
Okay, it's help me, Jessica, but it's category 2013, right?
Yes.
Okay. After this match, we are going to enjoy 2014 category after 2015. That's right. All the girls goes first, and then we will enjoy male categories.
Yes, the age group for what you're talking about will be first the girls in late afternoon and evening, right? The boys. Now, this is the way that they try to do so they can support the groups and support. And sometimes, if it's necessary, some of the girls can join the other categories or age group so they can have more support, pretty much, right? And if they don't have, and it's also really common that they have one age up on the youth leagues back in U.S. So if you're good enough, they're going to jump you on the next level.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, rojo, set, Independientes girls. It's common to see there in U.S. too. The 1, 2, 3, go.
The shooting?
Here
Yes.
in Argentina, it's really common to hear them or to hear them, girls, boys, and adults too saying that.
It depends on the identity, but as long as they are given the name of the team, it's pretty open for the club to choose.
Okay, the whistle beeps and the action begins at Secla Sports Center here in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Number 11 dribbles away, Good interception by our girls. The ball gets off of the field. It's kicking. Independiente is working. Cisneros. Here she comes, Ramon Acosta. And the ball gets out. It will be the first corner kick on the match.
Well, if I can give some information about what I have seen so far, I know that Independiente is really taking the notes from their classes, right? They're doing what they have to, looking for the second post, and almost got in trouble the defense of US.
Okay, she performs the kick in, and here they come. The inflection. Another kick in for our girls. Martinez is ready. Plays with three.
I think that the surface might be slippery for some parts of the court. They are not. They're you see. They are used to it, the Atletico girls, but the U.S. team now is making a switch on the players so early on the game. But yes, I was saying that the slippery surface is giving them a hard time so far, but they get used to it and they will be doing much better work.
Okay, Astral. Here is Booth. Good interception by our girls. Here she comes. Booth. Astral. Remember, we have not stops on our time. Our clock just runs. Okay, aerial judge. U.S. Youth Futsal continues looking for the goal.
Well, I'm not sure what changed. The people in in the sports center here is just quiet. We didn't see that on the first games, right? It was like just silence for some reason. Maybe because they are just waiting for something to happen. But maybe the supporters did not come for these clubs. Well, I have seen the U.S. Other age groups coming in to support, but still they're a little bit nervous maybe because they are as quiet as you can see. There is no background noise.
Okay, here she comes, Ramon Acosta. She fires out. But our goalkeeper touches the ball, so it's a corner kick for Independiente. Torres is ready. She fires. And our goalkeeper, the great Adele Doyle, makes a great save. Here they come. Everything is under control. There's Paul.
Well, something really common that you can see, that the switches or the swifts from US are really quick. I assume 2 minutes, through 2 to 3 minutes per transition.
Ramon Acosta.
Yes, Laura, they're trying to make sure that they rest enough and listen the instructions from the assistant coach, in this case, Coach Brandt, and they have to adjust to the game as the time goes by, right? You see that now they're trying to look for the people a little bit more abroad, but now still the situation on the slippery surface, I think that is causing that the ball is not controlled, the passes are not that perfect, which we are used to see that on the U.S. youth futsal.
Okay, first fault committed by Independiente. So it's a free kick for our girls. It was a free kick. Now it's a kicking. Doyle. Martinez was looking the ball. She didn't find it. Here they are, Independiente. Oh, the interception by our captain, Martinez. Independiente is pressing. She fires out. Our goalkeeper will perform the throwout. Good movements by Booth. And here she comes again. Booth. Aerial ball to Azrael. Good interception by Torres. She plays with Cisneros. Cisneros again. It remains. No. The ball got out of the field. It's important to say that everyone are playing, okay? There are rolling substitutions, but all the time. Outfield players was substituted just a lot of times. They are rotating a lot.
When that happens, it means that either all the players are really able and skilled, and of course physically prepared to get into the game and pretty much concentrated, like focus on the game because that changed from 1 second to the other, or that they need at least to have some rest while we see the second fall for Atlético Independiente. But yes, they have to make some corrections, of course. But if they are used to play together in the training sessions, that's what usually they do, to make substitutions that can change from 4 players. That's not common, not even in the international tournaments. But look, they're trying to do something different. I think they are getting used to the size of a court and everything, and they're getting ready right now. And look,
Paul, she turns around. Oh my God, she was near. Paul again. Paul insists. Okay.
Yes, it was voluntary or involuntary handball for.
But it counts
For
like a fall.
Yes.
Sadly. Okay. She passes it. Number 15, number 3. Number 8 again. Come on, number 3. Let's go, girls. Great save! Great save! Adele Doyle. She was great.
It was the first direct interception. Great save for her. I might be able to say that the game has been balanced in favor to the Club Atlético, perhaps U.S. youth futsal right now, they're trying to get a little bit faster to the other goal, right? Because right now what they are doing is passing the ball from one side to the other, and they are not getting in trouble with the goalie for Club Atlético Independiente. Everyone is accepting right now, looking for answers. Maybe the other team also is having some trouble. Now they found a spot to shoot to Adele, and Adele was really, really focused on the game, so she had the first save for the team. Well, Laura, what's your impression right now about the first game in the afternoon for the girls, under 2013?
I think it was more difficult than we thought because Independiente is really a big surprise. I wasn't sure what to expect for them, but I think they are making a very good match. It's not easy for our girls to reach Independiente's goal. A real judge, and our girls are playing. The ball gets out the field. It's a kick-in number 36. The field ends. Number 3. Good interception. 46. Drips away. Pay attention, girls! So, it's a goal. Independiente.
Yes,
Number
Victoria.
2. Victoria Bota.
Yes. Well, one of the punishments when we lose the ball when you're getting out is that's a risk. I mean, she took the risk, but of course not on purpose. But Victoria did not forgive her mistake, and now USYF is losing 1-0 down. We're going to see now how they are facing the game to be under the score. And look at the goalie. Right now she's getting out of her area. And this is an amazing opportunity.
I thought that was a fault.
Well,
Number 3. That was a fault, yes.
She
saw
fell
it.
terribly. But of course, we are all prepared with the medical assistance, and Coach Tozer is going to check her and see what's going on. But that's the way that she felt. Of course, with the other girl was not on purpose.
Yeah,
But we're waiting
of
for her
course.
to get a little bit more.
Perhaps there was no intention, but she's hurting. So
Yes. It's really common that for her age, you see, they wanted to get like scared. Of course they're scared when they fail, but when they get up and see that's nothing serious, they just have to swift it out, and then she will be back on the field whenever she gets ready. Or if Coach Tozer decides and talks to her and see if she wants to go back or she feels okay, that's when they want to decide whether or not she comes back in.
okay. Adele Doyle, right? I'm okay. She's Doyle. Okay, action continues. Doyle is ready. Okay, we have some problems about the numbers. We are going to check it out, okay? Martinez, our captain. 37 was pressing and trying to recover it.
Well, I think that her name is Soraya Tren, number 70. The thing is that they might have mistakenly put the number
okay.
for the
Sorry,
goalkeeper,
Soraya.
Adele. But I think it's Soraya Tren. We're gonna check it out, perhaps at half of the time.
Okay.
but yes,
It's a competition full of papers, okay? Everybody has a paper. So perhaps there is a mistake. We are sorry about that. So if there is a mistake, we will correct it. Good interception. Independiente performs the kick in. The ball gets off the field. It's a kick in for our girls. Both. Number 37, our captain. Oh my God. Independiente is coming. Great save. Adele Doyle made a great save again.
yes, I might probably think that she is the most valuable player right now for the USU futsal. They're facing a really interesting, and now she saves again, Adele. It's amazing. Three saves so far, and they are really important. Otherwise, the game should have been with a score higher. She has an amazing skill checking on her opponents, the way that they're going to shoot it. And now that she was 1v1 against the opponent, she was able to get the save out of the game, and the score is still 1-0. Independiente is on the win.
So far, our girls are losing for now. Let's wait. Okay, she was coming. Azrael was really near the area. Number 3, she plays back to number 4. Our captain is here. Number 20. She's fighting for the ball. Okay.
What a great save.
Great save again.
Yes. That was Adelina. That might count as a save, like if she was a goalkeeper. Because she was just...
She was like a goalkeeper, you know?
Yes. Otherwise, if she have not done that, we might probably be screaming about the second goal. We do not want that. But yes, we have these girls trying their best to get the tie on the score, but they're trying really hard, you know, Laura.
Number
but they are
10?
facing
Okay,
Adele on the court on their best shape.
Ball to Audrey. The ball gets out of the field. It's a corner kick. The first one for our ladies. I can't remember other. Okay, good save. Independiente counterattacks. Good intervention by number 45. And here she comes. Number 23. Come on, Paul! The goalie saves Independiente. Our girls were really near to score. Another corner kick, Jessica.
I'm really happy to see this. They are trying their best. Not as much as we want to, of course. We want them to score, but this is a sport full of emotions, and anything can happen from 1 second to the other. You see that the first timeout for Club Independiente. Well, they need to figure things out because USYF it's getting closer to the goal, and they don't want the tie to come right now, of course. But the opportunities for both teams to check on things that are not going the way that they are supposed to. And the table that is often used for the coaches is really important for them to pay attention, because the movements that they are doing right now are getting them close, really close.
Okay, we are checking numbers, of course. We are working. It's the first day of the competition. So the papers are are difficult, are a little difficult to read. But
Well,
talking about the match, I think at the beginning it was harder for our girls to reach Independiente's goal, and then she started to make it better.
I think that sometimes when you are in these type of competitions, you get nervous, even in the professional games. Trust me, I've been there. It's full of people watching you, cheering you up. Of course, the other opponents are cheering them up. So there's a lot of things going on at the same time, and the opinion about that they are losing, it's okay. That they are not getting that close to the game, but nevertheless, they're trying to get a high pressure, and you see that from the very first moment they came in the court from Keith Dozer's instructions. But yes, now I might think that they need to talk a little bit more. I see them, they don't talk. And now she's getting in trouble. Adele was getting in trouble, but now she's back in. But they need, summarize, they need to talk more. They might be nervous, it's okay. But again, it's normal. They're just kids. We might think that the way that they play like adults, you see, those skills are amazing, but they're still kids, right? And they're able to make decisions, bad and wrong, and good decisions. But that's the way that they learn, so that's okay. Now they're trying to dribble in the middle. She got in trouble now, and her teammate came to the rescue. Now Adele tries again.
She's Marta.
Yes.
Welcome, Marta. We have your number. You're happy about that.
Great.
Number 14, Independiente is coming. Number 10. Marta was pressing. And the goalie controls it. US Youth Futsal is losing to Independiente 1-0. So far, number 20. Here they go! Goal! Come on, girls! Marta did it! Great intervention. Now it's a draw here at Secla.
Yes, and I saw her trying very hard to get in the middle, trying to look for a spot. It was not an unexpected move. She was trying so hard, and the goalkeeper did not expect that shooting from there. And she was on her lefty. She shot it, and now we have 1-1 draw. And Independiente is worried now, and she's trying to get in trouble with. But Adele is on her best shape today. So here's an interesting game now. Everyone is paying attention what is going to be next. Laura.
Okay, there's a kicking for Independiente. Number 4, aerial shot. Nobody was there. Our captain, Martinez. She fights for it. And she dribbles away. The ball gets out.
I think that you as Youth Futsal encourage you, or encourage the girls, of course, but they encourage the girls going 1v1. So if you take advantage 1v1, that's when you find the spot. And that's where Marta found the spot. She was trying to make 1v1, And now we have the first half run so fast, Laura.
Yeah.
Yes, but the 1v1 strategy is working now for US. And now we have a draw 1-1 on the score.
Okay, let's take a rest, and immediately we will continue at Secla Sports Center enjoying Buenos Aires Futsal Cup. Okay, let's continue enjoying Buenos Aires Futsal Cup. It's a draw between Independiente and US Youth Futsal. The whistle sounds and the action continues here at Secla Sports Center. The ball gets out of the field. It's a kicking performed by number 11. Number 3, number 11 again. Good pressing. And the goalie controls the action. Okay, Jessica Quiroz, our great commentator. What do you think about this match?
Well, I know, the teams are waiting for the other team to make a mistake. They don't want to get in trouble. They're passing the ball all across the court, but sometimes they get in trouble like this time, but they get immediately the error fixed on their end. And, of course, when it comes to the Atletico, they're trying to continue going on top of a score. They were winning almost the entire game until the last minutes. Wonderful play from the U.S. Youth Futsal. But I think that this game is open for any team to score. But the responsibility right now is for the U.S. to try to...
Number 15.
Oh, my God.
Number
Yes.
10 on the ball.
Yes, that's what I was about to say. The responsibility of closing the spots. That's what I think Keith Tozer is trying to tell them. Find the best position player, but also the best mark. Point your mark all the time is what he says all the time. But yes, the lines of the passing lines, they have to be really careful because Independiente is really brilliant to find the spots. They almost got the second goal on the target, but now they're having a good opportunity to go on top of the game.
Both performs the free kick. The goalie saves the action, but she had a mistake. US Futsal was really near to score again. Number 11, nobody is there for Independiente. Martinez, our captain, insists, and she performs the kick-in. About what you were saying, Jessica, we here in Argentina, we say it's like a chess match or like ajedrez. It's exactly what you were describing, and another situation. Adelina fires, and the goalie intercepts. It's a corner kick for our ladies. Again.
Something that I have seen, Laura, is that the ball has to be standing still, like really, really not moving. I mean, that's the rule.
Okay.
But also the 4 seconds rule is really important for them to learn because they're not doing it. And I think the referees are getting confused whether or not whistle or continue the game. But they have to learn that the FIFA rule is that the ball has to be on top of the line, not moving. And that's what they wanted to repeat.
No problems for the goalie. Independiente counterattacks. Number 3 on the center. And there's a kick-in. Harper performs it. Adelina. Marta. Here she is. Adele.
She didn't want to get in trouble.
Yeah.
Now, do you see that when you pass the ball to the goalkeeper, it has to be like really strong, like they did. And the goalkeeper, if she has a mark in this case, she doesn't have to hesitate, has to go really hard on the pass, and that's what she did. And I think that it's that or making a mistaken goal for the other team. What they're trying right now is to making things different from the sidekicks, passing the ball from the middle to the other side. 1v1 now, and see, look what amazing plays. They're trying to play futsal, not only passing the ball nonsense. But I think that the Independiente is getting like pressured, that they are they think that they're losing, but they're right now 1-1. But I consider that that's really competitive from on their side. If you're not winning, that means that you're losing. So that's the way that you can think of like a culture for the club, right?
Argentinian culture, I think. It's all the rivals will be just like Independiente. Exactly. Everybody wants to win here, of course.
Yes, remember that this is a cup, so they're going to have a certain amount of matches, and they're making points or not doing it. So if they don't move fast, look, they're playing as fast as they can. They wanted to get surprised to the U.S. defense, but now I think that she was a little bit quick than she expected.
It was
the pass.
too far for my goal. Our captain pressing. She performs the kicking. No. Independiente's ball. Adele again. She controls the situation. Okay, there's a mistake. Number 11 passes it to number 10. She was looking for number 3, but she was far away.
Well, Laura, now that we have seen pretty much the game, the game is open. Anyone can win.
Yes.
I was interested on the uniforms for the U.S. Youth Futsal. You can, if you can see them, the designs are really, really nice.
Yes.
I'm
wearing just one.
Yes,
A
and the
beautiful
quality
green
is
one.
really lightweight. Great for sports. I might be wrong, but this is one of the best gears I ever worn. But every year that they go on an international trip, the U.S. Youth Futsal, they have a new design, and the newest is the best for each of the tournaments. Now, looked like she had some issues, but she's getting back on the court. But yes, I was telling you that the designs are really, really aesthetic.
Yes.
If I'm saying, because the colors of the U.S. are white, red, and blue, but the way that the design is made look really nice. You might you want to see that on the website Hummel.net. That's the sponsorship that is giving them the gears for the girls and the boys. You're going to see two different colors, but this is the one that they're wearing for this match particularly. But yes, you can also see the multiple things also, not only uniforms, balls, another sports gear. And again, a really good prices. You can see that on Hummel.net. Laura, it's getting like a monologue.
Okay. Unfortunately, the ball gets out.
I think that
I
Adele,
prefer to talk about Hummel,
Adele was not even prepared.
Okay, number 10, come on.
Oh my God.
She made a terrible mistake.
That's the moment of the game that it gets messy.
Yes.
Like, everyone wants to win, that sometimes you might not make the best decisions, but you saw Maggio,
I think
the
they
goalkeeper
are,
from Athletic, almost got in trouble. right? It almost
Yes,
means
I think
a
they
goal.
are really a little nervous, you know?
Yeah.
I am looking at her, at them, really, because it's just not one. They all seem to be nervous.
Yeah, and it's normal. The first game, the last minute, the score 1-1. You think that if you make a mistake, you're going to lose the game. So
Yeah.
sometimes that's human being. I mean, if you're a human being, you might think you're going to make a mistake, and you will at some point. But if you don't make them, at some point you're not going to learn.
Marta
So
is
look,
ready. She fires out.
look.
She was waiting in partner, but that was a good idea.
Yes. Second post pass is always a good idea in futsal.
Yes.
So I'm not surprised that they're trying that in the very last
Come on.
minutes.
There's no fall, girls.
Nice skills.
Marta is here. I think Independiente's goalie has some problems. Okay. That's a fault. Second fault during this second half. It's a draw between U.S. Youth Futsal and Independiente. She fires out.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, maybe I will check on the competition rules. Let's wait until that happens, right? But yes, if you are not familiar with the futsal rules, because we are all the time saying how many fouls we have.
Okay.
It means that on each of the times, if you accumulate more than 5 fouls, it means that you're gonna have a free kick without any anyone in the front. Okay, so it's like having no interceptions in front of you. So if they are on 5 fouls at the end of the time, and if you make the 6th one, you're gonna get in trouble because the goalkeeper will not have any help. And you see that looked like another foul, but they didn't whistle it. But yes, of course she's hurt. It should have been a foul for U.S.
Soraya.
Yeah, I think that she might
Sure
not
recovers.
be happy. She has been hurt more than once, but she is really, really strong. I mean, she stand up and continue playing. That means she has attitude and character. They were saying that in the meeting yesterday. So that's great.
Margot
not-
is here. She passes it to Martinez. Here she comes. She's fighting for it. Margot again. And there's a fault. There's a fault? Was there?
I think that didn't.
No, it's a kick in. Okay, there's no fault. Number 10 was dribbling it. And Margot. Okay. That was a fault. That, yes.
Something important to
Okay.
mention that Club Atlético Independiente is playing one age group up. So that means that U.S. it's a little bit less stronger. Not saying that they are not,
Martinez. on the
but that
floor.
might look like in the appearance, the height and everything. But look,
Great save!
they're playing one age group up and they're making a great game.
You are
and another
incredible,
save.
Adele.
Yes, another save. I think, if I'm not mistaken, she's the one to be called as a most valuable player if it was that
I was thinking
title,
about that.
right?
I
because
was
she
thinking
was
about that.
all the time paying attention. And the score should have been different if she wasn't that ready for the shooting. I'm happy to see her performance today and everyone else's too. And Atletico requested a timeout again. They were really close to. They have a free kick on a corner kick. They're going to try to find the spot, shoot it on target, and try to get the 3 first points of the tournament, right? Of course, Keith Tozer right now might not be happy what it just happened, but he's going to try to defend this one right now, but then try to counterattack on the first chance that they get. Laura, the referees have been great. I mean, they are aware that the girls are learning also the rules, and they're trying to make as less hard as possible because, you know, the first game is complicated. The rules are too many. I might not know all the rules by now, and I have been playing for years.
Course.
And the rules all the time are changing. So the basics, they get them. They already know what to do, but it's just a matter of time. They are learning now, and they're learning to defend and to overcome the challenges. And I might think now that they're going to try to defend really hard and then try to score and get the 3 points for the first game.
Number 15, good interception by Soraya, and here she was coming. She insists. She fights for the ball. I was thinking about the flying goalie, you know, because perhaps in a draw, it can be a possibility for the coaches, but I'm not sure if they are going to take the risk. Okay.
Let me tell you a
another
personal opinion,
situation.
Laura, about it.
Okay.
The flying goalie, it's an option when it's like the very, very, very last minute you have. So it's either 1 point, lose it, or win 3, right? So it's 2-point decision making. Now, if I was a coach and the surface is slippery and you had a flying goalie and something happens, there is a high possibility that you might have a mistake. So they're trying what they're used to it. Now you see the juggling in the middle. It's what they're used to, right? If they want to try that on the very last minute, that's okay. But it's really different when the surface is not as slippery. I mean, now the coach Tozer requested a timeout.
Okay,
To figure things out and to make a play. They have trained a lot. But yes, the flying goalie, I think it's too risky, and it's the beginning of the tournament. Yeah.
Yeah, and Independiente reached the 5th foul.
Usually
Do you
when you get
remember
that,
what Jessica said?
Yes, but usually they pointed. Did they point it out on the 5 fingers or the hand out?
They made
did?
it.
All right. Usually what they do is to get
Referee
like something,
made it.
yeah, something like a sign or a whistle, so the teams know. What time do we have time left? Like 5 minutes or less? Yeah.
It could be.
So
yes.
I think that it's enough for them to try to get the 6th
Yes.
fall, and if that is the case, that might be a game decision, right? 1-1 right now. Anyone can score at this time, and we are happy to see what comes next.
Okay. Let's see. I'm thinking about it, but okay, I will let the action happen. Now it's a free kick for our girls. Martinez is ready. 2 girls in front of her. And our captain performs this free kick. Come on, Martinez. Number 42. Martinez again. Booth. Margot. Independiente recovers. Number 15. And Martinez is here. They are fighting for the ball. And the ball comes and goes. Martinez. Independiente counterattacks. Marta. And the ball gets off of the field. Adele. Number 14, she fires out. Okay. It's a corner kick for the Argentinian club. Another corner kick on the right side. Now. $14. Okay. Now we throw out for Adele. Soraya. Okay, there's a fall. Paul. Playing with Marta. Drills away. No fall there. Marta's ready. March again. Adelina. She's fighting for the ball. Marta. Another situation. Our girls are near.
Well, I see that it's getting closer.
Oh,
And almost
right
surprised.
side.
Remember, that from a side kick, she cannot score other than the goalkeeper touching the ball. If she gets the ball in without any second touch, she might not be able to count the. In this case, the second goal is really
Marta.
close.
Great save. The goalies are shining here at Secla. Both. She's fighting for the ball. Adele has everything under control. Marta. She passes it to Paul. Paul again. She covers the ball. Adele. Soraya. She didn't want troubles at all.
Yes.
Number 14. Here she is, Adele again.
I'm really surprised how mature they look on the court. Like, they are not even, teenagers? They're kids. Yeah. And they're really professional when they're playing. I mean, you might see that someone make a mistake or someone falls on the ground.
That's a fault.
Yeah. I think that because they are a little bit older, they might look stronger. But that's part of a game. As long as she's not hurt, I think that she might continue. As I told you before, she hasn't been not lucky. She's been hurt for 3 to 4 times now. She's really strong. I really admire her attitude and
She
sportsmanship.
recovers immediately.
Yes, that's great.
That's amazing.
And that's something for the fair play that we can talk about too. This is just a tournament, of course. The well-being is important. But yes, the entire team is trying to do.
Paul is looking for Marta.
Yes.
Go interception. Paul again, Soraya.
It's getting really intense at the end.
Yes.
And look at
Well
Adele,
done, Adele.
the star of a
Well
game.
done. Number 14 fires out. It's Adele's ball.
Well, I think that might be one of the last substitutions they're going to have for 4 players on the game.
Okay.
Well, anyone can score at this time, Laura.
Okay, yeah, you are talking. You are going to talk to the MVP. That's exciting. Independiente and our girls, U.S. Youth Futsal. As we were saying, the goals were performed by Bota for Independiente and Marta Audrey for our girls for U.S. Youth Futsal. We are waiting Jessica to talk with the MVP.
No, I'm not. Hey, everyone in the U.S. We have Alejandra Martinez, the first game of the 2013 girls. And well, for us, and I think for everyone back in the U.S., they were so surprisingly amazed about your skills. Tell me about the experience of playing the first game of the tournament.
Well, at first, personally, I was really excited to be here and to play against amazing teams. And the experience was that they were really good. They were aggressive, they were fast, and they were able to shoot really well. And I think it was a very great, fun, exciting experience that I really want to do again next year.
Yeah, great. That's really hard, really great to hear. Now, you're talking about everything that they did. What do you think that you did really great?
Well, I think that I tried to dribble as much as I could and try to get a few shots. So,
And last, what's your next challenge for the next game? Like, what's the thing that you think that the whole team needs to work on to get like another great game on tomorrow?
Well, overall, I think our team did very good. They were good with passing. I feel like maybe going forward a little bit more. But otherwise, I think that we did pretty good.
I agree completely with you, Alejandra. And well, we are so happy to see that these girls, they did a great job. Thank you so very much for representing US so well. And I'm sure that you're going to the best performance tomorrow. So thank you again, and we're going back to the second game of the tournament. Yeah. Thank you. You did just great. And thank you for the captain. You're great. Keep going.
Okay, let's continue. It's the second match on day 1. 2014 category.
Yes.
We are ready.
We're definitely ready. I'm going to give the names of the players for the U.S. Youth Futsal for this game. Under 14, we are going to have Mary Ball with number 35, Leighton Chan, number 40, 49, Vexley Deister, 26, Isabel Dudley, 24, Sienna France, number 9, Ruby Kramer, 30, Sydney Marco, 21, Savannah Martin, and goalkeeper 82, Olivia Massimino, and number 5, Amira Ross. All of them under the direction of head coach Mary Ray, and the assistant coach in this case will be Keith Tozer. You saw them on the first game being the head coach for the under 13s. Now he's going to give his knowledge and experience to Mary, but of course Mary is a really experienced coach too, let me tell you. But they are always trying to get a support coach next to them so they can make much better decisions. And of course, you're going to see Mark Litton and Bryce, the goalkeeper coaches, always giving instructions. And something that I'm not surprised is that, if I'm not mistaken, Adele from the previous game is going to be the second goalie on this particular. I saw her. It's number 77. It's not on the list, but I might think that we know her very much for the game.
It could be.
Past,
it
right?
could be. It could be. Let's see.
Yes, Laura, show us the information about the other team. Well, in this case, we're all going to have the 3 games for the Atlético Independiente, but the under 13s, in this case for them, what would that be?
Okay, here it is. Independiente, number 2, Acuña, number 14, Cárdenas, 6, Rodríguez, 13, Aranda, 12, Galindo, number 3, Mira, 10, Ramón, number 5, Aguilera, and number 9, Alonso.
Well, all the preparation is passing the ball for the Atlético Independiente. The goalkeeper trying to warm up with the coach, and the other 4 on the outside trying to warm up, getting ready for the substitutions. The whistle it's been already calling them the first 5 on the court. We have the captain on the court leading their way, and we are going to see a very, very competitive too. As you saw, Alejandra Martinez on the interview, she was so excited. She said that she was really impressive about the skills and the shooting and everything that the Atlético Independiente did on the first game. We're not going to be surprised if they have the same culture, the same way to play. And Laura, let me tell you that this might be another draw, but let's hope that United States Youth Futsal gives us a surprise and gives the first 3 points for the delegation.
Okay, U.S. Youth Futsal girls are ready. I think Siena is going to perform the kickoff, or Independiente. Okay, the whistle beeps and the action begins. U.S. Youth Futsal against Independiente. Siena was fighting for the ball. It's a kick in for our girls, and the goalie controls it. Isabel was pressing. Number 13 drops away. She fires! It's a goal! Independiente, Taira Aranda scored.
Well, that's a really good play from Independiente. We're not mistaken. These teams are really well prepared. They know the basics, and look at what she just did. She's all the way down.
Sorry,
trying
Isabel
to
is coming.
Wow.
The field ends. It's
Well, let me tell you that this play, she was 1v1, and then almost two opponents were on her way. And that's a really good response from a team that just scored. She won it all the way, and the high pressure is for the U.S. Now the ball is ready.
Ruby. An Independiente counterattacks. Good interception by Ruby.
Good play. Excellent pass.
Siena. Ruby again. She passes it to the goalie. Ruby.
Laura, now that I see this, remember that the ball can only be passed to the goalkeeper once. Unless the other team touches the ball, she might not be able to touch it again. Otherwise, it will be a free kick for the other team. And also, she also can touch it unless she goes beyond the half of a court. Something important, because sometimes they say no, they already touched it, but yes, that's when you call it the flying goalie, right?
Okay.
But just for the people that are not that used or maybe confused, because when you're getting to know a new sport, those type of rules might confuse. This sport is not confusing at all, but sometimes it has his tricky rules, right?
Yeah.
But yes, I see that something comes up, and if for some reason the goalie touches the ball again, you might be confused if the referee whistles, right?
Okay, the ball goes and comes. Number 3 is here. Good interception by Ruby. Isabel. Bexley. Isabel again.
I think that the ball went.
The ball went
out
away.
Out
Yes.
of bounds. Yeah.
Number 3 is playing now. Number 14, David Capitine. It's a kicking for U.S. Youth Futsal. Siena is ready. Aerial shot. Number 49. That was a good one, Wexley. That was a good try.
Yes. Now that you see that U.S. it's down in the score, the high pressure is really common, right? They are playing on the opponent's half of the court. Now
Bexley
Bexley's trying again. They have it there. They just need to find the spot,
Yes.
Laura. They have him. Now the substitutions are ready, and you might see it. Everyone wants to come in.
All the outfield, the outfield players are on the field.
Great.
Amira, great look. I'm just a little jealous about
I like
her
this.
hair.
Yes. Look, what
That's
a play.
great. Come on, Mary. The ball gets outside of the field. It's a corner kick. Leighton's ready. She performs it. Playing Mary. Independiente was trying to counterattack. It's a kicking now. Okay, there was a mistake. Great save. And when you have a problem, you have to fix it. And that's what girls did. 14 again. Save of Olivia. Amira. Savannah. Amira again. Here she comes. It's too far away.
Sometimes, Laura, when you're facing too many opponents in your critical area, let's say, like this one right here, you want to just get rid of the ball. But you see, when that happens on the area for U.S. Youth Futsal, they don't get, like, nervous. I think that they are really, really mature on making a best decision on the court and they're not worried. Like this, that was a handball.
That was a hand.
Yeah, that was a handball. She knew it. She claimed it, and she get it. Now the referees
First fault.
letting her know to whistle, to start the play until he whistles.
Amira is ready. She's going to perform this first free kick. Coach Mary is giving her some instructions, and Amira is ready. Come on, girls. Amira. Nobody was there. There's a fault. Again. I don't know.
Yes.
I thought
not sure
that
why.
was...
She did it.
I
I think that
thought
she
so.
did it on purpose. They have to check on that, because I know they are 1 year older, but still, if you have like a different body type when you're playing sports, you still have to play fair. And I think that she might overreact and
Yes.
pushed her away. Maybe not on purpose, but I think that when you're on the court, you see when you do that on purpose, right? It's part of the game to have any type of falls, as we can say. Last game we saw that a lot, but it was part of the game. This one, I think that the first mistake, like the very first huge mistake that the referee did not call, but still they can make mistakes, right? I hope that since this is a tournament for young girls and boys, we don't see that often. And maybe the technical staff from Club Independiente, they're also aware of that. The opportunity to face these teams from US, it's one in a lifetime, right? And they are not going to be on that age group for the same year, right? So they have to learn that, and of course not making that decision again.
Perhaps it was not on purpose, but you can hurt your rival. So it's difficult. You have to.
I'm happy to see that she stood,
She's okay.
stood
She's
up.
fine,
Yes.
and no,
She's
there was no
okay.
problem. But you can hurt her, so that could be a problem. Okay, Ruby is here. She plays with Bexley. Bexley performs the kicking. Ruby. She dribbles away.
Well, that was a great opportunity. Sometimes when you're young and just want to play, you just care about playing, right? Sometimes you forgot completely about the competition. But I have seen that these two games so far have been that.
Okay,
Look,
let's go, Bexley.
Bexley is doing the best performance
That was a
of
clear
this
one.
age group so far in the U.S. And I'm not saying that anyone is doing it, but she's the one that is trying
Corner
and getting
kick.
on target. And that's what Coach Miriam wants, right? To get in trouble the defense for the other team.
Okay. It's a draw between Independiente and US Youth Futsal. It's a draw for now, of course.
It's not a draw. They scored one.
What?
Didn't they score already?
You're ready.
Yeah.
my mind is
That was
racing.
on the
Dad.
first minute.
You're right.
Remember? They
was a
were
goal.
just. I think that
Just
they.
a few seconds.
Yes. Like.
Okay,
Oh,
that was
almost
another
got in.
situation, Isabel. You're right.
Yes.
We are losing.
I think that they were so prepared about the pressure. They did not expect that shooting from very early at the game. But I think Olivia is trying another
Come on.
way to play.
She plays. Number 10. And she fires out. Happily.
Yeah.
She fires out.
And Nani Ramon. That's the number 10. She was trying to score and surprise Olivia while she was out of her area. But that's really coming from the goalies on futsal. You know, take the ball in, a good save, of course, but then put the ball on the ground and place, becoming a fifth player. And now Dexley is again trying and pressure and trying to shoot again without any success. U.S. overall is trying
Sydney,
again.
come on, Sydney.
Wow.
A good interception.
They deserve one goal for now.
Yes.
I think that it's unfair. At some point, the score right now, 1-0, winning Atlético Independiente. It's still a tough game.
Isabel
But
is here.
they deserve one score. I think that they are really close to it.
Isabel to Ruby. Here she is, Ruby. Isabel to Olivia. Ruby. And Bexley fight for it. That was a fault. It's a free kick for our girls. Leighton and Mary. Amira was fighting. Amira.
And look how fast they got the 4 players on the back. Succeeded the attack, the counter attack, but look how great the defense is. It's like basketball. You all have the 4 players coming back, running most of the times because you want as many people as you can get to block any shooting or any between lines passes, right? Now it's too risky to play there, right? But they're trying to.
Savannah. And here she comes. Mary dribbles away. Come on, Mary. Good interception by number 10.
She's everywhere.
Yes.
We saw that we saw that player a few seconds ago trying to score, and now I think that that's the player that you always want to be on your team, making a good effort on top and behind. But you want all of the players being like that. And U.S. has it. They have 4 warriors on the court, 1 great wall on the back. Olivia has done a great job. Unfortunately, the first goal didn't let us see her skills, but now look.
Independiente counter attacks. Great save by Olivia.
She went out of bounds, unfortunately.
She touches the ball outside the penalty area.
She kept the ball out, unfortunately, right? Because she was running.
After a great save.
Yes. Let me tell you this. If that was on purpose, she will get a yellow card. But since she was running, she couldn't stop her body from going out of the area. It's just a foul for the other team. And, of course, it counts for the amount of fouls for the game. Look and see what's going to bring the Independiente.
It's a goal for Independiente. Now they are beating U.S. Youth Futsal 2-0.
Completely unfair. We still have so many opportunities for the youth futsal to score.
Aranda's coming.
That was a great save too for Olivia. But again, futsal can change from 1 minute to the other.
Yes.
Let's hope that they can overcome these challenges. 2 goals are nothing at some point. I know that the ability for them to overcome this score right now. Laura, but what's your perspective about the second game that we have seen so far for the first minutes?
I agree with you. You know, it's unfair. It's really unfair. But here's another situation, and the ball gets out. I think second goal was like a punch, you know?
Sometimes that happens, even in professional games, and that's what you learn from this type of competitions.
Okay.
When you get pro, because most of them, I think that all of them wants to get in a professional sport at some point. And if you get to learn this at a young age, you are prepared for everything that might happen in your professional career, sports life, everything. And if you miss a chance, like you had the chance at the beginning, look at
Great
what-
save again, Olivia.
Yes, great save, and I'm afraid that she's also the goalkeeper, the star of a game for the U.S. Youth Futsal. We have seen stars like Bexley trying to get shoot on target. The defenders, Amira, Savannah, Olivia, everyone, even
Good
Isabel.
move by
great.
Sienna.
See, everyone has something different to
Yes.
to give USYF, but again. If you lose a chance and you don't score, sometimes the other opponent, even if they don't reserve it, they score. Like the second goal, they were not even close to the area, but they got a free kick and they shot it. That's their chance. Now let's hope that this is the one for
Come on,
US.
Isabel. She dribbles away. Good interception by number 9. Sydney. And the ball gets outside of the field. Independiente counterattacks. She couldn't control the ball, so it's a throw out. Sydney, number 2. Again, a good save by Olivia. Sienna. Good interception. Olivia controls the situation again. Isabel. Fault. Okay. The third one committed by Independiente. I don't know how to say it, but here in Argentina we say vinchas, the one things that you use on your head, because the Sienna is wearing a vincha that says Sienna, her name, but I don't know how to say it. In Argentina we call them vinchas, and they are colorful. They are really useful because of our hair, but I think they are pretty.
I don't know the name either, but I have seen them on the U.S. professional soccer team.
Really?
And,
Professional?
But it's not the name. I'm just trying to give you some perspective. They use pre-wrap, which is one of the bandages that you use before you wrap your ankle, your knee, or any part of your body that is like getting hurt. So they use pre-wrap, but this particular thing that they are on the like, look, that's what she's wearing right now. The let me see what's her number. Amira, is it the number 5?
Amira, yes.
Yes. So Amira is wearing a pre-wrap, but the name precisely I don't have it right now. But that's really common for the professional players to get the hair down and do not get like in the middle.
I'm surprised.
Yes.
I didn't know
And
them.
usually that's used to wrap your ankle or your elbows, your knee, anything before, so your skin does not get like irritated.
Okay, it's a free kick for our girls. And now it's a kick in. Amira performs it. Okay, on the line. That's right. Another kick in. Independiente is beating US Youth Futsal 2-0. They counterattack, so that's a problem. Independiente is winning 3-0. Bad luck in a bad mistake.
The thing is that when you have the goalie out, and I think that Mary, that was one of her instructions, that's okay. That's part of the game. But when you have the goalie out, you have to make sure that all the players are aware of it, because nobody was blocking the shooting. When you have the goalie out, you need to block it as the person that is closer to the goalie or to the shooter. In this case, no one blocked her shooting, and that's why, unfortunately, when she was turning her back, the ball was getting in the goal. So that was a very unfortunate. Now the score is getting a little bit more difficult for U.S. futsal, but it's still, again, 3 goals in futsal are still okay. It's a score that you can also modify it at some point. It's the first half.
It's the first half. That's the key.
So Coach Mary will definitely give them some advice, some corrections, and I'm pretty sure we're going to see more scores on the second half too.
I'm sure about that.
Hopefully for USYF.
Amira is fighting for the ball. Number 13 is playing back. Here she is, number 9. Amira is pressing. The ball gets out.
And
It's
I'm really surprised that physically well, I'm sorry. Physically, they are not getting any issues. Like, this size is what the professional players play, indeed. So that's a dimension that at some point you're not used to, but they are running back and forth, and that's also from U.S. and the Argentinian clubs. They're running back and forth.
Savannah, I'm sorry. Layden. She fell off. It's a kick, Nick. Amira, real shot! That was a good one. Corner kick for our ladies. Here they come. The goalie had a good save. Independiente counterattacks. Here they come. Beware, girls. Incredible save again. Olivia, you were great. Twice.
Yes, a great response by Olivia. Again, unfortunately, the third goal was not even aware of what was going on, but now she is getting her best performance of the game. 2 shots in less than 3 seconds. It was amazing. Great response, but also she is not nervous. She's aware that those mistakes can happen, and she has the confidence from her coach too. The first half is done, Laura.
Okay, we will have a little rest, and then we continue.
not just straight up and down? What's one example? Okay, overlaps maybe. Switching positions. Maybe if the pizza plays. Yeah, pizza plays here, and maybe takes off and goes off the court. Not just straight up, but up and then across. Or up and out and let the people hit that. So that's one example. What's another example? Okay, playing a diagonal pass. Look at this. This happens a lot. Right? They're set up. They're defending us. We're yellow. You see? If you can't see the floor, make sure you this player is already pressured. If she runs straight, they can't get the ball through that gap. Instead, if she runs diagonal across, maybe she gets the ball after the switch. Or maybe we create the line pass. She drags this defender in and we can play that ball. Let's try that. Let's try to create line passes because it's really fun. Gonna go full. Or we might switch it to you and you've got that player going. Alright?
Okay, we are ready to leave second half. Independiente is beating US Youth Futsal 3-0. That's why Coach Mary is giving a lot of instructions and advices for our girls. It seems to be so much, 3 goals, but in futsal, that's not a big difference, you know. It's easy to work on it. Siena moves, and the second half begins. Sydney. Olivia. She's working with Sydney. Bexley. Rui was looking for the ball. Number 3. The ball gets out of the field. It's a kick-in for US Youth Futsal. Again, on the line. And Sydney. Bexley. Siena. Here she is. It's a kick-in for Independiente. Number 3. Good interception by Ruby. Distance. Referee asks for the distance. Number 3. Here she comes. Beware, girls. The ball gets out of the field. It's a corner. Number 3. I didn't understand what happened there.
It was a
There
really,
was a fault.
It was really quick. When you're trying to block someone, you have to be careful with your hands. I might think that might be the issue. Like the first half that they kicked or they pushed her away, they did not call the fall, and now they did. So interesting that they tried. They also talked. The referees talked about the game and what should have been called or what should not have been called. Now we see the skills 1v1. tried to succeed, but she had to pass the ball all the way. That's what they're
Ruby?
doing, right? They have to be really careful when you're the last player on the court, because if she loses the ball, she might be in trouble with the goalkeeper back on the game.
Sydney, Ruby. Another kicking for our girls. Sydney's ready. Ruby. Goal! Goal! U.S. Youth Futsal, Ruby. The goalie made a mistake, but it counts on one. To our girls, Independiente is beating U.S. Youth Futsal 3-1. And here she comes, Amira.
Well, let me tell you that when the attitude and the motion and the emotions too are when you score emotionally, you're excited, and that also needs to be something to take into account. It looked like it was a handball, but it looks like the referee did not see it. But
It seemed
again,
like that, yes.
3-1, but it looks like they are getting close to the 3-2. If Independiente is not focused enough, might be in
Amira!
And look.
That was near. Sorry, Jessica, but she made the right strike. Okay, throw out. Sorry, you were saying?
that emotionally they're up and excited, but you also might get disoriented on the defense. They have to be really aware that if they wanted to risk it, they have to be very, very brilliant. You don't have to go all the way up. You have always to have a player on the back to make the balance, it is called. So if something happens, something went wrong, that's where the player in the back it's for.
Number 9, great save.
Olivia again.
Counter-attack.
Great.
Olivia
Great player.
again.
Yes.
Again.
The most common denominator, it's been the goalkeepers for the game 2 and 1. And we are not surprised because they have excellent coaches. Mark Litton, it's an amazing coach, very knowledgeable. And Bryce, that it's it's a former player from U.S. Youth Futsal back in 2019. They talked about his skills really much, and I'm not surprised. The goalkeepers are the best players on the court for the two teams so far.
I love them, and it's just day 1, so I'm going to enjoy them during the tournament, but they are great. They are great, really. I love the jerseys too. The pink ones, they are nice.
The jerseys?
Yes. Okay, we in Argentina, we call them T-shirts, but perhaps jerseys.
Well,
Yes.
T-shirts, and it's more like what you usually wear on the week. Jerseys is like more sport.
Oh, okay.
Like
okay.
you want a sport jersey, like for Boca Junior or
Okay,
see?
I understand.
like
okay.
the sports for New York.
We call them T-shirts, but they are jerseys.
Yes.
Okay, jerseys.
It's like in Spanish is the same, but it's
Okay.
the way that you use it for. So jersey is usually for sports
Here
team.
in Argentina, you have to call for a camiseta.
Exactly.
Okay.
And t-shirts like camiseta too, but
Okay,
but
it's jersey.
it's
Okay.
also the material that they made of. Look at that
Okay,
bicycle.
Isabel.
Yes.
Great moves. Number 10 is ready. Beware, girls. Oh, my God. Bad luck. For Olivia,
Yes, unfortunately.
that's Balak.
Yeah. But, if they make a mistake, they're just stand up and continue playing. Like,
Yes.
it's the most normal thing in the world. And and I'm afraid that they might be doing the 1v1 on the back. It's not okay. I mean, it's fine. But you might want to try to do so on the